probably which landed up into PalEnable? And did you even think that it would land into PalEnable in the first place?
Probably, I would not say that कि कोई problem exist करता था या it happened because of the problem statement. It actually happened because of the feeling.
I think Salesforce then is what I understand is very much integrated to all the pricing modules now.
But when you do not order there and it throws you those kind of personalized messages, that is marketing. And when you are actually raising a request to return your orders and then you receive all those queries whether you have used it or not and how does it work, that is service. So Salesforce doesn't just work in one area, it is mapped throughout the area.
So what's the threat to the old-time marketing?
We need to come to the terms of understanding that all these automations, all these automation tools are not there to take our jobs away. They are there, they are here to actually help us in doing our jobs better.
Namaste India and welcome to the EST show once again. And I'm here once again with you to share one very beautiful, inspiring story. And the thing that is very close to my heart, which is the leadership and building the leader within. Having said that, today हम जिनके साथ conversation में हैं, she is very pretty, she's very soft spoken, but it would surprise you that she's the CEO and founder of PalEnable Solutions, and I'm totally honored to have her on the show with me today. Pallavi Agrawal, the CEO and founder of PalEnable Solutions. Welcome to the EST show.
Thank you so much, Misa. Thank you so much. That was such a nice introduction of myself. Thank you for having me here. I'm also obliged to and grateful to have you.
It's so wonderful, Pallavi. जब मैं आपसे first time मिली थी, I think it was the NASSCOM summit where we met for the first time. And over there, it was such an ultimate platform where we met all the startup founders जिन्होंने scratch से कोई चीज़ build की है. तो जब हम स्क्रैच से कोई चीज़ बिल्ड करते हैं, आई एम श्योर बिफोर इवन बिल्डिंग समथिंग देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम वेर इन यू फोकस ऑन फर्स्ट. तो ऐसा कौन सा प्रॉब्लम था पहले आपको जो लगा विच लिटरली फोर्स्ड यू टू थिंक इनटू कि नहीं, आई हैव टू डू समथिंग एल्स, आई हैव टू गो बियॉन्ड बाउंड्स, एंड probably which landed up into PalEnable? And did you even think that it would land into PalEnable in the first place?
I would say first thing that's like everything happens for a reason. So probably I would not say that कि कोई problem exist करता था या it happened because of the problem statement. It actually happened because of the feeling. So when I was working with another company once and dealing when we were in the discussion of deploying one of the projects for non-profits and that. So one of the project manager just instantly said that who was from the client side, he said that this was the first time I'll be able to go in front of my donors and in front of my stakeholders with confidence and show them the data. So it stuck with me that how important it is to feel that confidence. And it is majorly, I have seen that because non-profits always think that the technology is not for them. They always try to work with the spreadsheets and they try to keep it minimal technology interactive. But the thing is, Salesforce is only one thing which is one tool that solves so many things for non-profit, even not just for India. I will talk about it is globally, and there are so many non-profit organizations currently using it as a CRM for their donor interactions, for their volunteer interactions, and they are seeing multi-folds of growth in revenue, in terms of interactions, in terms of their case solving, problem solving. So I would say that this was my calling, and it just turned into eventually that I wanted to work, in this area. Of course, when you go to other corporates, it's not just that centric or focused for non-profit areas and all. So this is how where it began. I was working with few as a freelancer initially, and then it turned into a full-time PalEnable Solutions Private Limited.
That is so beautiful, Pallavi. I mean, I think from for all those people for whom you have worked, I mean, thank you from their side. And Salesforce CPQ, I'm sure कि बहुत लोगों को Salesforce CPQ का पूरा मतलब भी नहीं पता होगा, वो हम पल्लवी जी से जानेंगे. But before I go into that, Salesforce CPQ is such a niche skill. It's in demand right now in the market. So why NGOs? Mother, what clicked you? Seriously, I mean, I want to ask you why NGOs, and was it because NGOs don't have that solution, or was it because you had something that I have to do something for them?
So it is not that CPQ did not give me the confidence or did not give me the niche or did not give me the revenues to generate the income for myself. It was definitely a niche, and it is still what I love doing. It gave me the structure of doing things. It gave me how to you have all those pricing in place, all those quotations can be sent. All those things have I have learned from the CPQ specialist journey of mine. But yes, there is always there is one thing which always inside you keeps calling you back. So I have mostly my life I've been on the side of a community driven person. I might think for myself later, but I'll think for the others around me first, is one thing which I have observed about myself since the beginning. So it was just that change when I was working with, even, parallelly working with the CPQ clients and as well as non-profit clients. It was more of kind of, satisfaction what you feel at the end of the day. And now, even today, there was another client of ours. We delivered the project, we did everything, but then what happened is like one donor stopped the donations for them just because they did not have those technology in place. So for and when we did deliver that project, when the donor or stakeholders can see where all the data is coming from and where all the money what they are donating is going everywhere, they instantly revived that and then they started donating again. So I just felt the sense of satisfaction that so many students who were getting benefited from that donation, so many NGOs who are working towards the women empowerment, who were working with that, with that generosity from the donor coming from and working towards those areas, have been stopped just because of the technology
Technological glitch or
missing.
delay.
Yeah. So that gave me, the clear vision that this should go in this direction. So that is when it all started, and we have changed the route for us.
Beautiful. I think that is very inspiring, and that echoes totally to the sentiments of this channel. I mean, I love when I bring out people like you who are actual leaders. I mean, that's why I call you actual leaders of life. You lead from within. I mean, that drive comes from within, and then you end up doing so much for the people. That is so incredible. And I think, and that's what I want to communicate to this channel always. Um just for the generation today, I would like to understand what is Salesforce CPQ? What do you do as part of it?
So, Salesforce CPQ has now been renamed as a Revenue Cloud also, because it's
Revenue
like
Cloud.
Revenue Cloud.
Revenue Cloud.
Revenue Cloud. So how it works is contract, pricing and quoting. That's what CPQ means. Configure, pricing and quoting. Like we are, once you finalize in a very layman language, if I would like to tell you what it is. So when when you are interacting with a client and you want to send them your pricing or quotations, so you can do it with one click in when you are dealing in the Salesforce CPQ unified platform. So that is what we do. There are like predefined structures for the quotations, predefined structures for the pricing. Even you can, there are multiverse of ways that you can structure the pricing inside the price books. So even if you are handling 20,000 multiple clients at a point, you can have that many price lists also. to pull in which one to map with which client, because there are customers who don't give the same pricing to everybody. If you talk about even that can be geologically changes of the pricing. If we will buy something here in India from a particular brand, that could be a different pricing than what we buy the same thing with the same brand in outside India. So we see that a lot. If you say, like, even on Amazon, if you will see, we have different pricing for the same product, and if we will see the amazon.com, that's a different pricing. So that is what we handle inside the CPQ and Revenue Cloud now. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, in layman's term, what I would understand is it's more for the sales and marketing. It's really going to help them, get the right quotes, get the right pricings,
Yeah.
and compare it across. So, I think it's going to make their bids better, probably.
So it's like not bids better, it just makes your process a little bit faster. So once, because bids better, I won't say, but it is gonna make your process faster, sales process faster.
Sales
It is
process.
from the quotation to pricing and to finally invoicing to the client. So it just, everything is automated now. You don't have to think about, okay, what to send that person, what to send that person. So it is all automated already. You just have to manage it. You just have to map it like that initially, and then it's done
I'm sure it
in
would
one click.
have multiple templates also.
Yes,
Basis
yes, that's
what your
what
requirement
we
is.
save all the templates for the quotations also. You can just pull in the template, used for that particular client or zone you are using, and then you can just map it. That is also automated now. With agents coming in, everything is like a smooth automation service.
Wow. So you're talking about the automatic agents we are talking about here
Yes,
right
we are
now.
talking about AI agents. We have Agent Force, what we call inside Salesforce. Even for the sales, if you will ask for, you must be seeing all those in the websites where you are asking for the pricing of a particular thing on different channels. So you will see that all 10 different channels come up, and you'll see the comparative pricing for the particular product. So that's also agent working behind.
Okay, so I think Salesforce then is what I understand is very much integrated to all the pricing modules now.
Everything. I will tell you a very simple example. Every one of us uses Myntra. I mean, I'm sure you must
Yes,
have.
yes, absolutely.
So it's not just in the sales process, but even in the marketing. You must have also seen messages coming to you, or you left something this in your cart.
Yes,
Now it
yes,
is on
yes.
10% discount. So that's very personalized message you are receiving.
Right.
What is it? That is marketing in Salesforce, marketing agent force working behind the scenes
Wow.
and sending you those customized messages. Specifically, that journey is built for your niche. So it's not just you are getting those, I'm also getting those messages, and even the 10 peers standing behind us or together with us are getting all those same personalized feel of the messages. So that's marketing in the Salesforce working. So sales is working when you are punching a you are punching a order in the Myntra, and then you are receiving your order invoice with through your mail. That is all sales. But when you do not order there, and it throws you those kind of personalized messages, that is marketing. And when you are actually raising a request to return your orders, and then you receive all those queries whether you have used it or not and how does it work, that is service. So Salesforce doesn't just work in one area, it is mapped throughout the area of it, like sales, service, marketing, even data cloud. Like, it's all unified platform where you can see your customer journey from joining to even purchasing, and even after that servicing to them.
Outstanding. I mean, this is so brilliant. And I've seen that, okay, I didn't know that they're personalized for everyone, but that's beautiful the way they send it. It's like someone is keeping track of
Yeah.
you. So now let me ask you a little critic based question. So, is it a threat to organic marketing and sales?
No, I won't say that.
Is it? It's complementing for sure. Like when we talk about the automatic agents as well, right? And sending those messages, everything has happened. So what's the threat to the old time marketing that happened?
I
Are there
won't
any
say
challenges?
no. I won't take it as a threat or challenging. It is just a tool to help the marketers work better. So we need to, we need to come to the terms of understanding that all these automation tools are not there to take our jobs away. They are there, they are here to actually help us in doing our jobs better. So once you get the hack of it, once you get the, route to use them better, you will actually like them better. In everyday sense, you take it, Smita. Now we are using ChatGPT. Every one of us is using. Is it taking away anybody's job really?
No, not as of now. That's
I
what
mean,
I say.
this
Yeah,
is what
no.
it is helping us write to our mails back. It is helping us, construct our thoughts in a better positioning. So this is one tool because it came in early. Everybody got the hack of it. Everybody is using it comfortably. Even a child, my younger child, like he's 13, but he's using it like it's a fluent thing for him. Though I won't appreciate it using it for homeworks. For the matter of fact of your audience, please tell them. I'm not
Yes,
saying
don't
that
use ChatGPT for homeworks, please.
but this is how it is.
I think I would rather the last podcast we had with the CEO and founder of In Time Tech, Mr. Jeet, and he also advocated AI, right? So it's there to help us out, and it's obviously the things are progressing very fast. I think the key skill that we need to start learning because we have already grown, right? So it's like something new for us and for the kids who are just starting to studying. I think they need to more understand to how to use this and manage this, which is going to be very critical. It's like using one thing for your benefit or just using something because it's available and it's very easy and not taking the effort. I think that's what the challenge might be in next coming 10 to 15 years. Use the tool right, I would say.
Yeah, use the tool right. Plus, use the right tools is also
Yeah,
the
use the right
education to
tools.
be spread a lot. There are so many things, so many, it's like kind of a bombardment of AI skill set or tools also in the market. But are the all the tools useful in a better way? Are there all the tools, safe to use? You have to understand what is the trust layer in each tool you are actually downloading, each app you are downloading on your phone or on your personal computers. Before you download any app, before you actually interact with any agent, you have to understand what kind of authenticity and trust layer you are getting in that.
Do you really think our school system drastically needs to evolve? I mean, whatever are they studying right now, is it even going to be relevant post 5 years down the line? Or the syllabus needs to be revamped drastically?
No, I don't. I mean, I am not sure about that because, as per my understanding, my kids are going both to IB schools now, and IB curriculum has actually evolved curriculum. Then I can say different from CBSE. So they are actually studying more practically and not very much theoretical knowledges. They are supposed to do the practical things, like even last week they were supposed to do some community drive. They were teaching old age home people how to use how to use the browser, how to open a laptop, what are the buttons there on the laptop, which button is used for which thing, which keys are used for what purposes, and how to switch it on, how to shut it down, how to browse something if you are looking for anything. So these are the kind of activities which give them an edge over the other kids, I will believe. And even for the other projects, if we'll talk about science projects, they are getting something to do in practical. Yes, I mean, of course, our education system has to be evolved, but I think I am seeing that change. It is evolving slowly now. It's coming with India running a mission on, all we should be all AI enabled and
Yeah, I think it's just that it has to
yeah.
speed it up because our AI speed is too
Yes,
much. And
yes.
I think, like you said, Salesforce and NGOs now getting into that, our government sector, everything. It's just that technology AI is progressing too fast. I think everyone just has to keep a pace with them. Otherwise, it will be left behind. As it said that it's not there to take your jobs, but you definitely don't have a job if you don't learn it.
Yeah, that could be a scene.
Yes,
Yes.
probably. Right. So, Pallavi, your story is so inspirational, and you have led communities, right? That's how you started, and now running a startup which is doing Salesforce for NGOs. That is so inspiring in itself. Now, I see you as a transformation leader. What is that thing that you want to tell the females in the leadership? I mean, how should if they're thinking about doing something, but they're just thinking, they've not stepped out there. What do you want to tell them?
See, there's always one thing. If you have that in you, if you have even a slightest, wish to come up and speak and come up and do the job, or, anything in the world you want to do, even if you have that slightest of wish of doing it, you will do it. Eventually, you will definitely do it. I mean, there is no way, no power on the earth can stop you. It is just that you have to prepare yourself in that sense. Even for me, when I was, getting back in the professional career, it was not easy. It was like after 15 years, why do you even want to go back to job? My
Yeah, that's great. After
family.
50, we were just speaking about it, right? A
Yeah,
15 years age break is a long break. I
yeah.
mean, most
So
people will not want to do it.
most people won't want to do it. Even if you want to do it, there will be so many pulls for you also, like from the family, from the kids, from the parents, that why do you even want to start now? Who's gonna give you job? Are you insane for studying 12 hours, 14 hours in a day? Why are you investing too much time in something which is not even gonna be formalized? So all these things will come up, but just one thing is gonna be there with you is you. So you have to give yourself that strength and be kind to yourself. There is only one of you. Each individual is totally different. And even in my organization, there are actually we have 2 to 3 females who have come back, who had a career gap of 2 years or 3 years. But I just want to be, enabler for them. I just want to be a catalyst where they can, come up and say, yeah, I needed the job and I did it. And Pallavi helped us. So I just want that at a stage it should come that if I can do it, so can they do it.
Yeah, that's so good. I mean, that's so incredible. There's this one thing that I really like, Pallavi, that you said that there's only one you. There's no one else that can be like you, and I seriously advocate for that. Uh, what I feel in today's, it's not about technology, but yes, there's something that I believe has gone away from us since we have entered this era is that we have got so informed. You know, we have everything, we have so much information, we are technologically sound, and we have so many apps, we have so many things, we have so much doing at home. You know, kids have to take multiple classes, or you want them to go music, you want them to go dance, you want to go them sports. There's too much of everything, there's too much of food out there, there's too much of restaurants out there, there's too much of entertainment out there. But in all this too much, what has somewhere got lost is you. Because everything else is prioritized so much that you are somewhere left behind. And I think that's something we have to start looking back, because that's what I literally feel. Because in the coming times, everything we this is only going to expand, and we have everything already so much. So there's nothing basically, like if the AI has been done and technology is done, so it's been built. So basically, it's not something that you have to do from the scratch or build it. Then what do you do? So you have to take out time for yourself out of all that chaos.
I am telling you, like there is still so much to do. Even if you have explored everything, there are things that you can do. You can actually contribute towards the community back. Leading a non-profit user group in Jaipur and for Salesforce, being on the community advisory board globally with Salesforce, I can say that limitless possibilities for a person to do in today's times also. So there are, tools, but can you be a catalyst to actually tell the community which tools are good for them?
Yes.
You can be a catalyst to actually teach them how to use those tools.
Right information at the right time.
Yeah, so don't just think that you learned everything and you have done and dusted. So what's about left on the edge? Even if you focus on yourself, you focus on growing, you focus on, calmness inside, and meanwhile, you can also enable other people for the same things.
Okay, that's beautiful. So, coming from this itself, since you have been a community builder, so how would you justify that the future is communities and it's going to be community living? We've seen that, right? It's not only like in companies
Yeah,
also.
I
Like
mean, I am seeing it drastically
Huh.
changing every day. There is one other community. Like one time, I was going for a coffee. So I was looking for coffee online. Which coffee should I buy, and which coffee places are good in Jaipur? So I got to know from one of my friends that there is a coffee community, Jaipur coffee community. Yeah, that is led by Radhika, I believe, Foodie Devi. She's an influencer again. But then that community has almost 700 plus members, and all they talk about is coffee.
wow.
So there is like literally, community for anything you want to have. If you go out and if you look for the community, is there any community for founders? There are multiple community for founders also.
And I have my livelihood club. And I have leaders like Pallavi.
Definitely, definitely.
And it's so, I see it as the future. I know I read it somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be true or not, but somewhere I read that if we are born, if we live, or we are reborn 50 years down the line, maybe the global statistics will change. It will be a community driven geology rather than a geology right now that is defined by boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what I read somewhere, and it seems to be coming true that borders will blur and it will be more community centric. Okay, we are a community of people who likes this, we are a community of people who likes it.
I'm yet to read that though, but I can go by the statistics how many communities are currently on my phone, on WhatsApp. Believe 10 or 12 channels of the communities. And they are totally different from one another. There's a community for, the designers differently. There's a community for coffee lovers. There's a community for even pet lovers.
Yes,
So it's like they are globally growing.
Yeah, I see that. And now, when you just talked about communities, that 10 sentence from the book just clicked me that okay, probably we are leading up to there.
Yeah,
Maybe it's going to be a
probably.
different world. Yeah.
I won't say that will be a day too far.
I think, as I said, if we live 50 years, we'll be too old, or they'll surely, the younger generation is definitely going to see that problem.
They call themselves Gen Z or something like that, I believe.
That's why I'm saying changes are too fast. So it is very fast. It's just that we have to, a lot of things that we have to intake. And I believe just take what you can take and leave the rest. Otherwise, there's a burnout, uh, which I have also seen because I've led these emotional intelligence sessions for a few of the leadership programs. So, Pallavi, when it comes to technical knowledge, information, I know we are growing fast. People are studying their colleges, their modules, their everything. But do you think emotional intelligence is equally important? Because without that, I see everyone after a certain time, there is a huge burnout, especially in females. I would call that out because you're just managing so many things at the time.
I won't segregate it for genders because it is for everyone. I have seen that, and it is as important as any other IQ, or you can say any other cues you have in your brain. Emotional intelligence is as important as any other thing because now, even now, AI coming so fast, we need people who can think rationally and irrationally for a particular problem.
Yeah.
Abhi bhi, what is happening? We are currently, talking to an agent, but still there is a point where we want to talk to a human. After a certain point in a chat, it will come that, okay, connect me to your live agent. I don't want to talk with the agent now, I am having this query and I want to talk to somebody in person, right? The person. So, of course, and those persons are the people who are bringing to the table the emotional quotient of the people. Maybe agent won't understand that you received a broken parcel and that you needed it that particular day. Now, even if you'll reorder it, it won't be the same value to you when you'll receive it after 10 days. So that query, that particular moment can only be understood by a person in front of you talking, not with the AI or agent. They will give you sympathetic messages. No, there's no question about it. Even today, if you'll talk to ChatGPT and ask them how would it rate you as a ChatGPT user, they will praise you like, oh, you are in top 10% of the people who uses me well and all. But it is how it is.
It
They are
doesn't make you
trained
feel,
to.
right?
They are trained to do it.
Rather than a
And
human telling you the same
yeah.
thing, it will make a difference.
Yeah. So you try it. You go home, you try it. You try any, absurd question with them. How do you rate me as a, person? They will tell you all good things about you.
I'll tell you, as go and ask your friends or a friend who really bashes you, they'll be the real critic. Don't go and ask Chat GPT, as you'll get the real answers, right? That what's good in you, what's not bad in you. When we look at the mirror and when we are being a critic for something, we want to bring out what you really need to improve, not hear all the goodness in you. Super. When it comes to applying for a tech job and going ahead for interviews for today's generation, I'm asking people who are just preparing for exams, certifications, looking out for jobs. They're too much intimidated by the courses that are there, the certifications that are out there. As I said, there's a bombardment of information. What do you think a person who's interested in Salesforce needs to know? I mean, I think 1, 2, 3 things would be good because there's ample of information already out there. But if they want to start off with this Salesforce, what is it that they need to do?
They can always, there's a one first step that they can create their profile on Trailblazer ID. That's a free platform from Salesforce to learn Salesforce. Trailhead. Trailhead is a platform where you should go. Just type in Trailhead. You will get the platform. You sign in there. You sign up your new account there, and then you are good to go. You will have anything you need to know about Salesforce on that platform, be it in the industry specific knowledges, be it which career you should choose into the Salesforce. You will have, there are small trails for that. It's like a fun, rewarding way of doing things and learning things in a way. So they have small trails. In the trails, you have modules and units. So it's like kind of a rewarding feeling while doing those. In each unit, you'll have some, learnings, and then after those learnings, you will have 2, 3 questions. So you solve them. So it's like you will learn along the way and you will keep earning points. And then there's a way they award you. It's like there will be quests happening. There will be like currently it's 360 Agentforce 360 League is going on for 2 months where Salesforce developer relations team is coming online on Saturdays and they are one-to-one teaching everybody how to use the AI, how to get yourself ready for what is coming in the Agentforce world. So it's like you just need to decide that you want to go in, and that's up. Everything is there. You just start learning and understanding the platform well there.
So it provides you some kind of certifications as well?
Yes, it does prepare you for the certification, but you have to sign up, like you have to register for the certification and then you have to schedule your exam and then earn the certification. It's like that.
So I think we can put the link of that in the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. I'll share that with you. And people should know that there's like a platform, Trailhead, from where you can start learning Salesforce. That is where from I started learning Salesforce. Yeah, because after coming back after 15 years, where would I get the learning
So
platform.
imagine she started learning from Trailhead, did everything, and now she owns a startup. So anything is possible.
Yeah, anything. Possibilities are limitless, as I say always.
It's anything is possible. So if we have to meet Pallavi, say after 5 years down the line, I would definitely see PalEnable at a very, very high position. Where do you see yourself at that point of time, and what's your vision for PalEnable after 5 years down the line? This is something that you would have achieved for the company and for the community.
So currently we have a small team, but I'm definitely seeing it growing global and serving more and more customers and clients with maybe working with hundreds of nonprofits for technical enablement of theirs. And as I say, for the 5 year down the line, that is for PalEnable. For me, I would say more. More focused on growing it more. How can we give back to the community? Maybe there are so many people who still want a chance, who are just waiting for one chance because they are comebackers. There are actually the situations in the job market is not very cool, or you can say easy for everybody who wanted to join back the global force. So, but yes, we are there. We are actually working on one module also where we can train the comebackers and then get them ready for the job. So this is one thing which is coming in 2026 from PalEnable side as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. I think so. You're saying that you would want someone who is coming from a break and they want to learn. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
yeah,
go-to
yeah,
place.
yeah,
Wow.
definitely. I've mentored so many people in Silent, Smita. It's like it's nothing to boast, but then one of my mentees, he was really struggling in July. We connected June or July. He reached out to me on LinkedIn saying, "Ma'am, I really need support and help. How can I, get a job and all?" So I just told him, let's get online, let's connect for half an hour. And then we met on Google Meet. I told him how to do it. I have kept a Google sheet for myself to track his progress.
Wow.
Yeah, we do that. So it's like what is he learning each week, how much progress has he achieved and all. Within a month, I think within 40 days, he got the job.
Awesome. And he just contacted you through LinkedIn and
Yeah.
you were there and
He
you were,
reached out to me on LinkedIn.
and that is so awesome that you were tracking
It's
so
just one
closely.
example I'm quoting here,
Yeah, I
but yeah, it's like that, and we are still connected. He is now admin certified. He has got his admin certification just now, 2 weeks back. So I'm pretty proud of that. Like, he was also a fourth year student, so all these fourth year students struggling. Like, I need to get a job before I pass out of the college.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
fear of not having job after college is like big for even the final year students.
Correct, correct. I totally agree to that. And so, um, if there's one thing that you would want to tell our clients, how to lead with, in this tech industry, to lead with empathy and leadership, keeping the quality intact, what would that be?
Be authentic, be you, and don't kill your dreams. Just work towards them each day. And trust me, everything happens for a reason, even if something is not happening the way you have imagined it today, it will all make sense one day to you.
Wow, it will all make sense to you one day. So on this beautiful note, so I think I'm going to close this conversation. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, Pallavi.
For
I
me as
mean,
well, Smita.
it was
Thank you.
beautiful. It came from the heart, and that's what true leadership means. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, Smita. Thank you.
Thank you.